How's it going, guys? Sandris here, and today I'm doing my usual training, doing a bit of a biceps, a bit of a side pressure as well. I'm doing a little bit of everything, I guess, doing also a little bit of a wrist as well with pronation, and at the moment I'm doing what you call side pressure through pronation over the thumb with a loop, using a loop as well, and to put more pressure on my pronator, because I feel that is one of my strengths, and I really should work on that move more. So I'm not using very big weight at the moment as well. You can see the weights are not too big, just 42 kilos at the moment loaded on the machine. You can see the setup, just a loop, and I'm taking it like this over my thumb and then just pulling to the side like this. So I'm going to show you in a minute, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So all I'm doing is trying to concentrate on my angle, so keeping my angle steady and at the same position throughout the exercise. I'm not concentrating on the weight as much. I really don't think you should concentrate on the weight ever. The weight doesn't matter. What matters is how you use that weight on a table. So if you are pulling in this kind of angle on table, there's no point of you lifting the weight like this. So try to stay in this range and lift as much weight as you can in this angle. That is one of the main parts of arm wrestling, and one of the main misconceptions as well, that to be strong on a table you have to move big weights. That's not really the case. If you can move 60 kilos in this angle, then I take my hat off to you and super strong. But if you start moving 60 kilos like this and then it opens up like this, that's no good. That's useless in my opinion, and useless move, and you should never train in those angles. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing here. I'm just taking the loop over my thumb like this and working in my starting position, pulling back and then pulling to the side, and keeping this angle the same throughout the exercise. Something like that. And as you saw, pretty easy, but I'm not using a big weight, as I said. I'm just using a weight I feel comfortable with, and I can keep all my angles engaged. So there's a lot of benefit doing the exercise like this. So if you pull here and go to the side, you're all together, all compact and right as you should on a table as well. So I'm just gonna show you the other arm. As you can see, 42 kilos, 4 plates of 10 kilos, no bullshit, nothing. So again, gripping over the thumb, now with the left arm. Let's see how this goes. For some reason my left arm feels a little bit stronger in this move. Let's see. So I'm keeping the angle static, pulling back and then going to the side. Just like that. And really feels pretty easy. So at the start I'm keeping my wrist straight, but as I start to pull, I engage my wrist just as you would on the fight or during the fight. Bit of a camera wobble there. As you can see, on the left arm looks the same, exactly the same as on the right arm, and it feels the same, to be honest. So just gonna show you one more time on the right arm and then on the left arm, but from different angle. So bear with me. I'm ready, I'm in position. Just gonna take a grip, and you will see that this angle stays the same, and how clean the movement is as well. Now I'm ready, I'm in my starting position, and now I'm gonna engage, starting from my wrist and pronator, moving to angle or back pressure, and then going side pressure. Only going to the side at the end. Good. Just few reps, 4 or 5 reps is enough. Really love how this exercise feels. Even though I just arrived from competition, from European Championship, I don't feel any soreness, any pain in my tendons or stuff like that. So feeling fresh, and I'm able to execute, my training to the fullest, to, complete what I have planned, and I'm not killing myself. So that is good. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the left arm. Just gonna change the angle. So this is the left arm. Again, all the same. Loop through the thumb over the wrist joint, and I'm gonna engage my wrist and keep this angle, keep the look on this angle. It should stay the same throughout the exercise. Sorry for the camera wobble, guys. There you go. So in arm wrestling, you should never concentrate on the weights. If you're just starting out, you should concentrate on the technique first, and getting used to all the exercises and the big volume that we use in our training. When you have reached some kind of a level, both in gym and on the table, then you can start a little bit of peaking and stuff like that with the weights in the gym. But 80% of the time we train with pretty moderate weights. 60-70% of our max and it's great. It prevents injuries, doesn't let you overwork your tendons and muscles if you're not, used to it. We never do 1-rep maxes. Most we do is 3-rep max, and only, few weeks of the year. Just concentrate on the angles, concentrate on cleanness of the movement, and keeping as tight as you can, moving those weights, and try to think about your hand control as well. I should probably say that, 80% of success in arm wrestling comes from hand control. So everything you're doing, even with small weights, try to really cup as much as you can. Try to tighten your wrist and your hand as much as you can, but don't squeeze, We don't want to squeeze in arm wrestling. You want to keep the fingers and your wrist tight, but it is more of a static pressure than, squeezing thing. So just keep that in mind, Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say and show to you today. Let me know what you think about videos of this format, where I talk a little bit more and show you the exercise as I go along, bit of a more inside view, if you will, and just let me know in the comments what you think about this kind of videos, and would you like me to show you, more stuff like this. That's it for me today, guys. See you in next videos.